Hello, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome day so far, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm really excited about today's session. Actually, both of the topics I'm super excited about. Watch them both through the Eric Worre program, the Accelerator. We had the special guest, which I'm going to talk about that second, how to turn your yearly income into your monthly income with Max. I'm going to share some really great tips with you on that. And yeah, I know if Chris and I can do it, gosh, I truly believe that anybody can do it as long as they have what it takes to do that, which I'm going to share with you. And then we're going to start off in a couple minutes. So if those of you who are live, just give me some thumbs up, some hearts. Just let me know you're out there and that you're connected. I just wanted to come on a little bit early so we can start introducing ourselves. If you want to, in the comment section, you want to say where you're from, that would be awesome to hear from you. And we will start momentarily. So I'm going to start with the 90-day, the day 29 on the 90-day run, which was really interesting because I had just recently done that a couple days ago on my own profiles. So we're going to talk about that today, which I can very easily share with you today. Probably about 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about it, but now with the practice and learning from the big gurus in the social media world, I've been able to learn some things over time. So hey, if you're there, love to hear from you. Thumbs up. Hey, Chris. Anybody else out there want to say hello? Just throw some hearts, some thumbs up. Today's a super, super great session. Actually, 2 really good sessions. You're going to get a lot of value from this. Make sure you have a pen and paper handy. If you're driving, just listen. Don't even look. Just listen. And then when you get in a place where you can take some notes, I highly recommend to do this. And at the same time, is not just listen and learn. The key to success is listen and apply. That's the truth. When you learn something, you go apply it. That's your best practice is learning from that. So I'll share a little bit about that again. You can see all the time zones up on top here. Chris has 5 different clocks in his office on the other side. And he's got different countries on his side. And I've got different countries up here. I've got Mexico City, because I know Mexico is going to be one of those markets. I have New York, which is Eastern Standard Time market. I have London, England, because that UK is a big one to get going. Nairobi, anybody having anything in that market? In Kenya, we're going to be starting that up. Dubai, I got Dubai up there. Loved our trip to Dubai with Max. Was that a couple years ago? And fabulous time. Can't wait to see some things happening in Dubai when Max is ready. And then I've got a very huge passion for Indonesia, in Jakarta. So I've got Jakarta up there. I have some business through Singapore in Indonesia, and but everything is shipped over there. So everything's done from the Max office in Singapore. So I wanted to share that with you because it's all about attraction. So I just wanted to kill some time before we get started. What you think about, what you can see, what you think about, all of that will come into your life if you continuously focus on that. If you focus on things that are not working, you'll get lots of that. But if you focus on things that you want to see happening, but bring it into the now, which I'm doing, it's into the now. And I've got my vision board there. You can see it's a new vision board. So these are all the things that we do to manifest success into our lives. And that's a whole new subject on its own. So let's get started. So today is day 29 from yesterday's session. Eric is still in Dubai. And so he shared a couple of really, really important things. And I want you to write these down because you're going to go back and do an assignment after this session and to make some adjustments. So how do you show up on social media? This is a big thing. And your presence on social media is very important, because I can promise you that when you connect with people, when they're considering to add you as a friend, doesn't matter what platform you're on. Hey, everybody, doesn't matter what platform you're on, I can guarantee you they're going into your profile to look at you first, to even see if they want to have you as a friend or as a potential business partner, whatever it is. I can guarantee you they're looking at your stuff. All right, so it's important to clean up from time to time, stuff that's not relevant to where your focus is. And so these are the things we're going to talk about. So there's 3 areas I want you to write down. And the first one is your profile photo. Very important what photo you put. Number 2 is your cover page. Okay, so write that down, your cover page. And number 3, your bio, which is very important. And then there's a second part to the bio, which I put 4, is linktr.ee, Linktree. And if you've never heard of it, don't worry about it. Just write it down right now, and you're going to go and get the Linktree app after we're done. Okay, so we're going to go through 2 sessions today, 2 different things. Okay, so your profile photo. What's really important is to have a clear, enough light in your headshot. Get a good headshot, a good photo from the top up, and it has to be very clear. Okay, the resolution has to be really good, because I've put photos up in the past, not really understanding all of this stuff, and it was a little bit blurry. And here's what I recommend to do is to have some type of a background too. So there's again, there's so many apps out there. You may already know about that, but if you see, there's an app out there called Photo Room, PHOTO, like a photo, taking a photo, and a room, like a room, ROOM. And there's an app there. And you can actually take your profile picture and create some type of a background. Okay, you can do that, or maybe you just like the background that you're in and it's properly lighted and you love it. All right, so there is something that you want to do. And what I understand from the gurus in the industry is every single platform that you're on, keep your photo consistent. Keep your photo consistent so people can easily find you on different platforms. So I hope you're getting some value from that one. So that's something that you want to work on. If you haven't done anything with that, I recommend, if you don't have a good headshot, then ask around. This is a great way to prospect too, by the way. Everything that I do, I'm always in prospecting mode. So if I'm going to search for a photographer in my local market, I'm going to go online and I'm going to search for photographers in the local market. I'm going to find out what their ratings are. I'm going to talk to a few of them. I want to find out what their prices are. I want to tell them what we do for a living, because you can get prospecting out of that, but get somebody who can do good headshots. Okay, and then get that done. I know there's investments in doing business, but it's all worth it. You want to always have a professional front, okay, to what you're doing. Number 2 is your cover page. That one is absolutely critical too. And you have to make sure the cover page fits. So if you've ever heard of Canva, and there must be other platforms out there, I'm just telling you the ones that I use. I have a professional page on Canva, but when I first started, I got a free account. And I started doing some stuff, but now I do so much, I actually have a paid account. And so get a free account, Canva, okay? So Canva, get an account, free. And then you can go through the different templates on cover pages. And then you can put the dimensions for Facebook, or you can even go and search what are the dimensions for Facebook cover page. And then you would put that and resize it into that section. And then when you go to do the cover page, whatever your photo you put in there is going to be perfect once you upload it to your page. Okay, so make sure that it represents your passions. Okay, what do you love? Everybody, when they go to our cover pages, they know that Chris and I are all about water lifestyle. That's our passion. Even in our travels, often you see water. We love water. Water makes us, it gives us energy. It brings our creativity out. It's also relaxing at the same time. And it's our happy place. And everybody knows it. So anybody who's searching for us, they'll always see something with water. Okay, so you can go and look at all of our stuff too, and then get some ideas. Okay, get ideas from people who are influencers in the industry. And just so you know, my goal this year is to become a social media influencer. It's coming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not so easy when you're not techie oriented. Chris is so techie oriented. Things that take me a while to do. When it comes to Chris, he's so intuitive in that area. So if I can do it, trust me, you can do it. And YouTube is literally my best friend. So anytime I want to learn something, I often go to YouTube. All right. And then let's talk about the bio. The bio is very important. It's what is your mission? Why are you on this platform, and what do you want to do to impact others? Okay, so think about what you want to say when it comes to that, because people want to surround themselves with people that are genuinely like them. And they're looking for people that they want to surround themselves that have good hearts, that care about people, that want to make an impact in the world. So think about all the things that you want to say that means a lot to you in your mission. Okay, so you can say something like, I am on a mission to make an impact in the world globally through health, through helping people have better finances, through and just get creative with your words. So that's another thing. Work on your bio. Talk to your leaders and ask them what they've put. Get some ideas from them. And the best way to do it, especially when your leaders are quite busy, is to go and look at other people's bios. That's what I do. I look at other people's stuff and see what they're up to, and then I start thinking about what I want to put out there and what means a lot to me and things like that. And now we have a virtual assistant who's doing a lot of our stuff too, but they get the messages of who we are and what our passions are and what we're putting out there to the world by just listening to our videos. But if you don't have that, then you want to be able to be creative and make that. Okay, and then Linktree is a free app again, and then you can create all the links that you want people to see. And recently I've just rearranged everything on my personal profile, because I'm now anybody who, I just want to let you know, and this is, we're taught, from all the top leaders, you need to leave space for people that you want to build relationships with on your personal page to that you want to prospect and connect with and do business with. So leave your slots in there for new connections. And all Max associates globally, we now have great groups where people can be part of. So our virtual assistant actually gears the Max associates with a script, because we created the script to say, hey, if you're in Max already, and they let us know they're in Max, and then we guide them to the Crown CD Global Impact Facebook group. We guide them to the Active Team group page, so they're all plugged into the Max family. Okay, so this is really, really important. So now I'm opening up more space, and I don't have a lot of space left for personal contacts, but some of you are still in our personal contacts that we've known for a long time. Go check it out. Go check it out, what we've been up to. Even Instagram, you can see stuff there too. My Instagram handle is, because she did the same on my Instagram, so Instagram is Tammy, all lowercase, _, freedom formula. So I'll have to do something with commit to transform down the road, because we're kind of rebranding and creating this new new look and new feel to who we are. And we're totally committed, and we're totally in transformational mode. And if you're following us, you're seeing that. And that's keeping us accountable too. So those three things, but Linktree is to create those links. So profile photo, upgrade your profile photos, unless you have something fabulous and you already love it. Cover page, have a look at that, and your bio. So your assignment in this session is to do those three things. Within the 24 hours, go to your platforms, whatever social media platforms you're in, align them with each other one, and have a look at what you've already written, how you want to improve it. Do you have a link so that when you're doing lives, these are all the things that I'm learning, you know, create engagement, Tammy. You got to ask people to do something, ask them to take a step. So now I can say, you know, go check me out on my Linktree in my bio, and everybody's going to go and they'll want to follow if they connect with me, if they see value in what I'm saying and what I'm bringing to everybody. So these are the things that you want to do. So that is day 29. And I really, really hope you take this part serious, because I'm getting attention now that I haven't got before. My increase in followers have increased since I made these changes. Just so you know, I want to let you know, giving you a hint. You want more followers? You got to do new things. All right? So work on that. Awesome. And those that I'm already following, I'm going to see if you're doing these sessions. Okay, so now we're going to switch over. So we had a great trainer yesterday on the accelerator. It was interesting because, you know, everything he was saying, I mean, we grew up in the same era. All his trainers are trainers that Chris and I have followed over the years in network marketing. So everything he was saying, it was such an easy thing for us to repeat because we're actually doing it. And, you know, turning your annual income into your monthly income. We used to say this all the time. And, you know, we kind of get off and do other things. But we used to say this all the time in every single event that we did. And it just kind of brought us back to that. And it's so true. I mean, today, we're making more than the average monthly income, the average yearly income in our monthly income. And we've been putting it out there for years to be able to do that. And hey, here's the thing. I want to be transparent with you. There's nothing special about Chris and I. I know often people see, oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. I'm telling you, we're just like everybody else. We had debt. We wanted to have a better life like everybody else. At the time, you know, when we were fairly new, we didn't really know what we wanted. We just knew that one day we didn't want to, you know, do the snow anymore. That was the big thing for us. And we wanted to be able to have control of our life. If you can relate to that, give me a heart. Because that's what everybody really wants. And of course, better health. It's such a big, big thing. And that is what we do, right? So if Chris and I and all the top leaders have figured it out to turn our annual incomes even more into our monthly incomes, then so can you. You need to believe that this is real for you. That's the biggest thing. And every single day you need to tell yourself, what life you're living as if it's in the now. What do you want in your future, and bring it into the now? So that's the big thing. So let's get into some clarity. So I'm going to look at the slides here on my I put them in the Facebook group, by the way. So if you want to follow along, you can follow along if you've already downloaded them. So you need a clear direction. And that's when Chris and I really started to elevate our success level, is when we had total clarity. Like, I created so much clarity on this vision board. I know you don't see it right now, but I created so much clarity around that. All these amazing things are coming my way, because every day I look at it, I know that I'm going to be flying. Chris and I know his passion is, he's always wanted to fly. That's the interesting. When we moved to Daytona, I'm going off subject a little bit, but when we moved to Daytona, we found out, guess what? There's a flight school here. And Chris told me when he was younger, one of the first things he ever wanted to do, I don't know if any of you knew that, but Chris wanted to be a pilot. And I said, isn't that interesting, Chris? We got out of the winters in Canada. Here we are in Daytona Beach, Florida, and the number that Chris had in the US was an old number of the flight school. So everybody was calling him about the flight school. How interesting how everything comes together. But they have a new number, and just so you know, there's a flight school here. Chris is passionate about learning to fly someday. I want our own plane, so that we can get up and we can go anywhere without ever having to worry. We just hop in the plane and go wherever we want. And that is a true goal and a passion right now. And does it scare the crap out of me? Absolutely. Is it exciting? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I am so excited every single day. I can just imagine us in it. I'm doing this so I want you to see how you got to behave around this, okay? You got to own it. Get clear and own it. When you own it, you start to behave like you have it. And when you start doing that, all of these amazing things start coming into your life. I've got 2 friends that are pilots, and now we're connecting. Because guess what? My questions are going to be for them. What's it like? I'm going to be drilling them. I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be meeting up with them and having coffees with them. I want to know how they started out and being a pilot, how it all transformed for them. So I'm going to surround myself in that environment. I hope you're getting all of this. Surround yourself in the environment of what you want to attract into your life. Okay, so you need to be clear on your direction. What do you want? Who do you want to help in the process? The way I see it with the plane, we can go anywhere. We can go and meet a prospect somewhere. We can just get up and go and visit the kids. We can grab an associate who just reached Diamond or whatever and just go fly, pick them up and bring them here to Florida just because we can. You know, just all these things. I just get so excited about it. So, and where do you want to be? Okay, you need to know, where do you want to be in all of this? So ask yourself questions, start writing it down. Start with writing. And then the writing, when you start writing it down, it's going to bring other ideas. You're going to get more emotionally attached when you start writing things down, and then you start creating the picture and have that board anywhere that's around you. Okay, now let's go into goal setting. Everybody got it? I hope you're working on this, really, because I built so many vision boards over the last 25 years that we have everything that we've wanted up to now. Now we're going bigger and bigger. It's so exciting. Okay, so setting goals and achieving them. So that's another one. Oh, I just noticed I missed a spelling here. I'm going to have to fix that one slide. I'm missing the E. Okay, I did this late last night. So goal setting and achieving. Number 1 is write down your goals. Write down the goals of what you want to accomplish. It could be a financial goal. I always say put financial goals. Start putting the money attraction out there. Because if you say, oh, it's not about the money. Yes, it is. It is about the money because you need the money to be able to have this. Put the other things, but also attract money into your life. Don't be afraid to attract money into your life. Who's ready to attract money into their life? Hello? Are you out there? Hearts, hearts. Are you ready to attract some big, big money into your life? Because here's the truth, is you are what you put out there, okay? If you are going to attract a lot of money in your life, you are going to be more of who you already are. Don't ever think that money is going to change you. Inside, you know what you want. You know the impact you want to make in the world. I've already got it on my vision boards. I've already put it up there. I was telling you earlier, those clocks, I already know all the lives that we're going to impact in every single one of these countries and the 5 countries of clocks that Chris has in his office. So we're talking 10 countries up there. And a lot of it's new stuff too. So we're super, super pumped. So guess what we're doing? We're attracting. So you got to write this down. You got to get clear. You got to know what you want. And you'll see great things are going to come your way. Number 2 is have a date. People miss this all the time. A date, a completion date. If you just kind of throw stuff up in the air, and there's no clarity on that, and you wonder, well, how come it's not working for me? Well, you're not putting a date. Get clear. Put a date. If you have a house that you've always dreamed of, I remember driving by that my dream house, and then I started going into dream condo thinking. You know, the condos that we wanted to attract into our life, and they're all high end. We got 2 high end condos. Well, guess what? That just didn't happen like this. We already created it here first. We wrote it down, we took pictures, and we put it on our boards. Today we're living them. Interesting. And we would imagine what it would look like when we would walk into these places. And we had the dates down there, and we were excited. Every single day we were so excited. So that's what you got to do. Also write down a list. This is number 3. Write down a list of obstacles that you might have to, you will overcome. I'm not going to say might. You will overcome, okay? Write some obstacles down that might be holding you back right now that you're going to overcome, okay? Write them down. Maybe you're lacking some skills right now. Maybe you're still in that fear factor. And remember, fear is only what you're creating in your own head. It took me a long time to figure that one out. It's always going to be scary doing something for the first time. I don't care what it is, and I don't care who everybody is. If you think you're a superhero, the first time you try something, it's scary, okay? For those of you who are in Kenya with us that jumped out of the plane, it was scary. The first few seconds, you're like your heart goes into your throat, and you're like panicking, and then you just let go, and you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here, you know? And we overcame that fear of jumping out of the plane. And, you know, so these are things that you want to be doing. Write down the things that are stopping you right now. You gotta jump in and handle those as quickly as possible. If there's skills missing right now that you're not getting the proper closure, don't expect people to do your business for you. You're in business for a reason. Okay? And you decide what that reason is, and you take control of your life. In network marketing, we teach people how to fish. Teach your people how to fish. You need to learn how to fish so that you can feed your family. Okay? I might be hitting some of you over the head right now. I know that I had lots of times hammers over my head, trust me, lots of learning experiences, and we all go through it. I want you to let you know that we're no different. We all go through this stuff. We all go through this stuff. get through it as quick as possible and pass those barriers, and your life is going to be so phenomenal. I can already feel it for you, but you gotta feel this. You gotta get up every single day and know that you are living that dream, and anything else that wants to pull you away from it, you gotta block it off. I'm sorry, but you gotta block it off, and you gotta stay focused, because we got 61 days left to nail this. Okay, 61 days left in your 90 days to step it up a notch. It's time. It's time to step up a notch, and you gotta be wrapped your whole DNA around this stuff. And of course, number 4 is your plan of action. If you don't have a plan every day, and you don't have a schedule of appointments lined up, Zoom sessions lined up, presentations, you presenting, which you should be doing, by the way, and if you're not doing it yet, learn how to do it. Get on other people's presentations, write down things that you like. Don't just show up and just sit there and listen. Show up and start writing down some notes of things that somebody might have said that you really like what they said, and then go practice it. Show up, practice, show up, practice. Okay, that's how you learn how to grow. And every day your schedule has to have max business in it. If your schedule doesn't have max business in it, stop crying because it's not working for you. First of all, stop crying, period. You got to do something about it. Okay, don't stay small. Every single one of you are there to make big things happen. Think of your family. Think of your children if you have children. I have 6 grandchildren. They're seeing grandma out there on social media. They're watching me. I am the impact on my family. And so are you. I get emotional. Take responsibility. Be something big, because you have it inside you. So let that little Johnny out. Let that little Wat Master, I see you going, Wat Master. You're super awesome. Izzy, let that little Izzy out. You guys are crown diamond material, and you know it. And every single one of you are crown diamond material. You just gotta grab onto it and run. Luce, oh my gosh, you're always out there. You're a superstar. I love you to death. So take it to another level. I hope you're taking this session to heart, because I know that you can do this. If we did it, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. There's lots of barriers that we had to overcome. And now, I remember how scary it was. And now, you know what we do? We laugh about it. How would you like to laugh about all your struggles? Because you're living the life. How would you like to laugh about it? Seriously. Because you're living the life. Turning your annual income into your monthly income. I'm giving you all the tips here. I'm just laying it out on a platter for you from experience, not just reading a book or watching Alex Morton on a session. You know, we've grown through it, we've lived through it, and we are still growing, transforming, and living through it to another level. We're taking it to a freaking high level. And I hope you're ready to come up there with us, because this is going to be big. This year is going to be so big, so big. And what's in it for you? This is a big one, because you need to reward yourself. I'm telling you, too many people, they always find the worst in themselves and what they're doing wrong, especially leaders. Leaders tend to do that a lot, because we always want to be better. You gotta write down things that you need to reward yourself. I don't care how big it is. It could be the simplest little thing, because we created this 15-minute segment, and we do this with a group. We have a 7 a.m. 15-minute prospecting club. Now they want to stay on 30 minutes. Some want to stay on longer. And we did that. And I just want to show you, here was my reward. It's not that big. I got a little book to add more names. Okay, so reward yourself. It doesn't have to be big things all the time. but put some big things on your board. It could be ranks. It could be whatever your reward is that you want to do for yourself. So that's number 5. And those flyers, those PowerPoint flyers are up there. Sorry, on the CD Global Impact group. So take those and follow through. Another big thing, oh my gosh, I did so many spelling errors last night. I should have checked this morning. So I will go fix that and put the new ones up. Okay, so write your gratitude messages to yourself. Do this. Again, I'm showing you guys what we do. Okay, see this? 100 days of gratitude. Every morning, I write things down of what I'm grateful for. Recently, I wrote something down. I wanted to read this to you. I'm kind of going into a personal session here with you, but I think these things are really, really important. And I wrote, today I am thankful for. I know who I am. I love who I am. I love what I love to do. I love what I'm doing by impacting the world with better health and making money on their terms, helping people. I like my mistakes. I like how I learn and the pace in which I live my life. I love exercising and chilling out on the beach, hanging out with my kids and grandkids. And I don't want to be anybody else but me. You got to write messages to yourself too. And then of course, I'm always being grateful for the team and all kinds of, like every day it's something different. Whatever comes up in my heart that day, I'm going to write. And that's my gratitude. So write some stuff, create a gratitude book and write every single day. Okay. And always put, I am so happy and grateful now that I am earning. Put the $, you guys, monthly, because the goal is to turn your annual into your monthly by December 2022. So think of that number. If you want to put it up here in the chat, you can put it up here in the chat. Be open. It's up to you. You want to be transparent. What is that monthly number in the month of December? What number do you want to have? And that has got to be really close to you. Okay, Chris and I have already put that out there. We already put our numbers out there. For us, we want to be $1 million a month earners, US dollars. That's our goal, $1 million a month. And we want to do that so we can do so much more. Okay, there's so much more to do in life and to be able to help people not have to worry about anything. Okay. And to be able to make investments, to have our residual making passive, to create legacy, to do all kinds of things. We give to certain charity groups that we see where the money's going, and it's an organization. We'll be able to do more of that in more countries. Like you think of all the things that you want to do to be able to give back. So write these down. What are they for you? Okay, and it could be many things that you want to write down. What you're happy and grateful for. And you notice now that I am, now that I have, as if it's happening now. And things will come quicker to you in your life. Okay, so the second one that I'm going to bring out here is, there's a part 2 to this, and Alex was talking about the triangle of momentum, and there's 3 points. There's desire, there's vision, and then there's leadership. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of some of the notes that he had because I don't have everything on the top of my head right now, but I want to go into some of the things that he was saying about that. Let me see. So many things. I love this stuff. I love learning. He actually talked about, before we go here, he talked about the 3 Ps, the importance of 3 Ps in your action, your plan of action. He talked about prospecting, presenting, and promoting. Write that down. 3 P's. Prospecting, presenting, and promoting. If those 3 things are not on your schedule every single day, get them on your schedule. And even write it on the page, or if you do everything on the computer, which we do a lot of our stuff, those 3 P's have to be in your daily schedule, because that's when you're going to go to another level as well. And he always says that he talks to 10 new people every single day, no matter what. You can do more, but the minimum for him is 10. Okay, and these are big earners. So they're doing it every single day. So if they're doing it, you got to be doing it, right? So that's one thing that he put up there. He talked about some of the blueprints, personal development. He talked a lot about personal development. Always work on yourself. Put some time in your schedule every single day to work on you personally. It could be just listening to podcasts. It could be reading a book. It could be journaling. This all could be part of the personal development as well. Attracting, the law of attraction. He talked a lot about the law of attracting. And so I'm going into the triangle of momentum. So here we're on the second page of that. And the leadership is obviously on the top. And then you've got vision. And then you've got the desire. Okay, so he talked about desire first. If the desire is not there, it's just common sense. If you don't have a true desire for what you want to be, do, and have in your life, you're not going to get up and go do it. So that has got to be rock solid. Desire and passion around the desire of everything that you truly want into your life. So wake up every morning with that. That's got to be part of your DNA. Seriously. It's part of our DNA. It's got to be part of your DNA. If you want to be making what you would normally make in a year, in a month. All right, so that's what you want to be doing. And then, of course, vision. I just went through the whole section on vision for you. I even added some extra stuff. Okay, so you got to see it. If you see it and you believe that you can achieve it, you will. Put a date on it. And then show up every single day with your plan of action, doing the work with those 3 P's on your schedule every single day. Prospecting every day, presenting every day, and promoting every single day, promoting the next thing. And that's when you're going to go into huge momentum and have your teams duplicate, of course. And then leadership is a whole new level. And it's so important to have strong goals. Leaders, you talk to any leader, they know exactly where they're going. I can tell you that. They know their vision is so clear. Surround yourself with that first so you can buy into that for you. Once you're there, you're leading others. You will be the inspiration for others to achieve. That is true leadership. Not telling people what to do. Is to go out there and do it. Make it happen. Be the example. Show up. Everything's got to be a strong desire, a strong vision, a strong passion to make an impact. Everything has to be strong. Leaders have a lot of personal growth. Leaders read. Leaders listen to podcasts. Leaders pick up audiobooks. If they don't take the time to read, they pick up audiobooks. I do a combination. I prefer audiobooks personally. And even watching sessions, we've invested thousands. Well, you guys already know that. Oh, hundreds of $1,000s in 25 years in courses. And a lot of them, see, nowadays it's so easy for all of you. When you think a couple $100s is a lot to do a course, it is not. It is not. Even a few thousand. You're in the comfort of your own home for a year doing this. You don't have to fly anywhere. And before, just for a 3-day weekend, they used to charge something like $1,000 US just for a 3-day weekend. You had to pay for your flight into the country. And they always have their events at high-end hotels. So you're either searching for people to be roommates or you just go in a cheaper motel or whatever. You do whatever it takes to get there. And then you're eating out. So you've got all of that. You add all of that up. It's a lot. Now everything's so much easier today. So you're very fortunate, because back in the day when we were growing up in this industry, things were much more difficult, and we still did it. And look where we are today. Okay, so I want to talk about mind. Again, the mind, focus. We have 61 days of focus. Make a commitment right now. Write it down. Write the date down. And this is your commitment to yourself. You are going to get committed to doing the 3 Ps every single day, talking to a minimum of 10 people every day. It's not a lot of work. If you're serious and you want to turn an annual to a monthly, you're going to do it. If you're not that serious, you'll find every excuse in the book why you can't do that. Stop it. Because that is the reason you're not at the level you're at. I have to talk to myself like that too, just so you know, because we're human, right? So you got to be doing that, right? Sometimes you just got to give yourself a little slap once in a while just to wake yourself up. And you know, this is your life. This is your dream. You got to do this. You know, you think of your age and you know, the expected death age. How much time do you have? Seriously. How much time do you have? Wake up. Wake up. Because you want to be living that life the sooner than later, right? So might as well hurt now. It's like working out at the gym. Might as well hurt now than to keep pushing off. You know what I mean? You're going to hurt much later on in life. So do it now. Seriously. Focus in these next 61 days. Do everything that I'm sharing with you, and I guarantee you're going to go to another level. Guarantee. Okay, so number 2 in that for your mindset is instruction. You want to instruct your mind daily, and also in your actions daily. Okay, don't just learn. Learn, go apply. Learn, go apply. Learn something new, go apply. I have to go out there and do a, you know, can you believe it or not? In stories, I hadn't figured out how to do a live in the stories. And I finally learned how to do it. Guess what I got to be doing? I got to do a live in my stories today. I got to go out there and make it happen. So I'm keeping myself accountable to make that happen. So if you see me, you can wave because you know what I'm doing. And also in the mind, number 3 is hero. This is a big one. The mind needs a hero. And I know that we're always looking up to somebody who's exactly where we want to be. Follow the people who are where you want to be and duplicate and do what they do. That's what we do all the time. So we're always thinking of somebody who's at a level that we want to get to, like the planes and all that stuff too. And bigger organizations, more massive on a global scale and stuff like that. But you want to also recognize your future self as the hero, because you are the hero of your own story. So are you ready to step up to being your hero? Who's ready to step up to be your hero? Who's ready? Awesome. Awesome. Because I know you can do it. I know you can. And gratitude, when you're in gratitude every single day, and I do this often throughout the day, because sometimes you get so caught up and you can burn yourself out. So what I do is I take these small little breaks and I get in my meditation space. I can just sit 5 minutes in my office chair, just put on some calming music, go into gratitude again, because when you're in gratitude, fear, doubt, worry, all the things that'll try and take you out of the game, they disappear when you go back in that gratitude state. So be in gratitude all the time on this amazing life that you're creating, that you are acting as if it's already there. So if I would put your future in your plate right now, what would that future look like for you? In the comment section, what is it? What is the biggest thing for you? And start acting as you already have it. And it'll be amazing how your energy changes, how everything changes, and you move towards it. You start becoming that hero that you've always wanted in your life. Okay? No excuses, no excuses. We're in a no excuse club here. This is 90-day no excuses, right? So no excuses at all. You got to be focused. So have yourself a fabulous day, and thanks for hanging out for the whole session. I know that that the Monday sessions, there's always that extra portion of it. I appreciate all of you. We love you a ton, and we're always praying for your success, and be your hero. Because you guys are really our heroes. I know you can do it. Bye for now.